Good morning, students. How are you all? Fine. Okay, very good. Dear students, now is the session of business studies. As usually, it happens every day at this time. Okay, in the previous few sessions of business studies, we had started the chapter staffing, and we have already explained many topics of this chapter, like what is staffing, what is the importance of staffing, okay, staffing process. And in fact, in the previous video session and in online session also, we have discussed about the recruitment, the first step of a staffing process, that is about recruitment. We have discussed about recruitment that there are two types of recruitment in an organization, which are called internal recruitment and external recruitment. When we say internal recruitment, then it refers to searching out the possible employees, potential employees from the existing workforce of the organization itself. But when we say external recruitment, then it refers to find out the possible employees or potential employees from outside sources or from outside of the organization. We have also discussed different sources of external recruitment, such as placement agencies, employment exchange, headhunters, casual callers, media advertising. These sources, in fact, we have discussed in detail in the previous sessions. Students, today I am going to discuss the next important step of a staffing process, that is called selection. You know, recruitment in fact is searching out the potential employees. Potential employees means the employees, the workers who are required to work in the organization. So establishing a contact with them and having informations about them, in fact, is called recruitment. And recruitment, in fact, is a positive process because it lays emphasis on reaching the maximum possible number of the possible employees, possible candidates. So recruitment, in fact, is a positive process through which the maximum number of candidates are approached, maximum number of candidates are contacted to apply for, to send their application for the jobs concerned in the organization or for the vacancies whatever are existing. Okay. Now, after recruitment, the company receives, management of the company receives informations about the interested candidates who can work in the organization and who fulfill the criteria, the requisite qualifications for the post concerned, for the job concerned. So after recruitment, the another process, the another step of a staffing process begins, and that is called selection. Okay. What is selection? When we say selection, then it refers to finding out the most suitable candidate among many for final appointment in the organization. That means selection is a way through which the required ability, through which the required competency or eligibility of the candidate is determined through different test, examination and interviews. And among the candidates who have been recruited for the organization, the best one as per number of the vacancies, the best one are selected for the final appointment. So, from this point of view, selection is a negative process, in fact, because through the process of selection, the candidates in fact are disqualified on the basis of their demerits, and the candidates who have maximum merits and minimum demerits are selected for the final interview. Therefore, selection is supposed to be a negative process. And like recruitment, there is a selection process of an organization, and the management of any organization ensures the selection of employees and workers through a process. Right? What are the different steps of this process? You know, the first step of selection process is called preliminary screening. Preliminary screening means examining and the informations provided by the candidates, the applicants in their applications or in their other documents whatever have been asked for by the organization. So, in the preliminary screening, in fact, the informations provided by the candidates in their applications which have been received by the organization are verified, and if the informations are found, if the informations of the candidates are found matching with the required qualification, required ability of the post concerned, then those candidates are called for further steps, for further proceedings. Okay. In preliminary screening, it is also observed that what is the terms and condition of the candidate, of the employee, what is his expected salary, what is his career prospects, what is his expectations about from the company about his career, and so many other things are also evaluated in the preliminary screening. Okay, students, in fact, the first step of selection process, that is preliminary screening, has the two important aspects. One is called preliminary interview and the other is called filling up the blank application form. When the candidates are called for selection, those who are found appropriate on the basis of the informations provided by them in their applications, they have to go through a preliminary interview in which the interviewers try to find out, try to know about the physical fitness of the candidate, mental ability of the candidate, the interest of the candidate, the expected salary of the candidate, and in this interview also questions are asked about the qualifications, about the knowledge, field of knowledge, etc., etc. Okay, and those who qualify this interview, they are further asked to fill up a blank form, that is called filling up the blank application form issued by the company for appointment of the employee. It is also a very important part of preliminary screening in which the candidates are asked to fill up the application form with the required informations like name, address, contact number, email address, qualification, interest, field of interest, expected salary, experiences, age, many more informations whatsoever are required are sought to be given in this blank application form by the concerned candidate. Okay, and if the concerned candidate qualifies this a stage of preliminary screening through verification of the informations and through preliminary interview, then the process of selection test starts. So what type of test in fact will be taken of the candidate? It depends on the nature of the job concerned. However, some specific types of tests in fact are taken by the management of the concerned organization to measure the level of knowledge, expertise, skills, etc., etc. Okay. Basically, in selection test, the candidates are evaluated on the basis of their expertise and knowledge to see whether they can work in the organization or not. And this selection test in fact is of the three types which are called proficiency test number 1, psychological test number 2, and other test number 3. So long as proficiency test is concerned, then it refers to testing of the knowledge and ability of the candidate concerned, or testing of the field of knowledge for which he has claimed in his application form. This proficiency test in fact is of the two types called a special knowledge test or a special trait test and dexterity test. So long as a special knowledge test or a special trait test is concerned, in this test the knowledge of the field in which the candidate is having a specialization or in which the candidate has got training, education, etc. is tested by asking questions. Okay, and in this, in fact, this a special trait test is also of the two types called theoretical knowledge test and practical knowledge test. Under theoretical knowledge test, a candidate is evaluated on the basis of his knowledge about the field of work for which he is going to be appointed. For example, if a computer operator has to be appointed in the organization, then under theoretical knowledge test it will be evaluated that the candidate is having sound knowledge of computer or not, so that in future if circumstances arise, then he can manage the problems in better way or not. So long as practical knowledge test is concerned, this test is conducted to know the expertise, the experience, the practical experience of the candidate for which he has applied for. In fact, if a computer operator is going to be appointed